Welcome back to Mass Appeal. Summertime, it means vacations, but the car rides, if you team it with traffic, gas, the whiny kids, and unhealthy food choices, that might be the worst. Makes it a little difficult.
It does, yes, and if you don't love driving,
even worse.
Well, to make it a little easier, Amanda Goldfarb, she's a registered dietitian and certified holistic health coach. She's here to show us that with just a little pre-planning and shopper savvy, your road trip can be a healthy one, which is what we all really want to have, is a healthy road trip.
Right.
Now, this involves pre-planning. So you pack your bags with your clothes,
right?
But you should also be packing your cooler with healthy food.
Exactly, and that's the key word that I want everyone to understand. It takes preparation and planning, and I know that's a bummer, but just like you wouldn't not pack your bags before you left on a trip, you also want to make sure that you're packing your food because you're heading on vacation, and our Resolve weekends on vacation, we're going to be eating a lot more cookies and cakes and ice creams, which you should. I mean, that's what vacation is about. But why does that need to start in the car? You might as well kind of start ahead of the game and pack healthy foods for you and your family, and it's pretty easy. It doesn't take long. I did all this shopping in like 15 minutes.
Really?
And you have a little one too. So
I have a little one, so it's not difficult.
So let's go through some things here, because these are some tasty looking snacks.
So just remember that you'll see a lot of this on the right side. It's protein foods, like cheese and yogurt and those turkey slices. Those are probably not things you would think to pack in the car, but if you have a cooler, it's a great option. And protein keeps you full for a long period of time. It gives you energy. It's not like a sugary cereal or sugary bar.
And the kids are sitting in a car. You don't want them on a sugar high.
Right. And you don't want the driver on that either, because as soon as they crash, whatever.
Yeah,
we don't want to go there.
You want
we don't want to go there.
So and healthy.
Yep. And then this is right behind there. We were talking about before, Ashley. Is this great? It's like a healthy Lunchables for a kid, and it has a yogurt and
heck, for a kid,
and I like
I'll
Applegate. It's a very reputable company and has hormone-free turkey in there. So it's a great little pack.
And I'm looking at the nutrition facts on the side. There's 15 grams of protein here.
There you go.
30% of your daily intake, so that's going to keep you going throughout the car ride.
Yeah, it's great for the kids because it's fun. It's like a little box, and they can pull things out.
I see the cheese here, and that's a lot of protein in the cheese too.
Yeah, and it's easy for a driver to eat. I mean, a driver's not going to eat like a yogurt on the go unless the passenger
hopefully not
eats them.
Unless she's driving, in which case, who's to know?
Maybe you could try with your elbows. But a cheese stick or like this fruit, I bought it because it's cut into slices.
Spears.
Yeah,
So
that's it. Yeah,
Wow.
so that's pretty easy. And then this I found, and I'm going on a road trip in a couple of days, so this was the best assignment. These are little peanut butters. So you can dip your carrots, and I also have hummus in these little to-go containers.
Great idea.
So that's easy, and you can just pass one back to a kid in the car.
I love that. It's instead of handing them the entire jar of peanut butter, here you go, go at it, right?
Right, and it's portion controlled.
Now let's talk jerky, because we were talking about it earlier. It's a great treat, and it is so chock full of protein.
It's good. It's good. It can be, I would say, spend money on the good kind.
So invest. Don't get the junk.
Don't get the junk that they're going to sell at the
convenience store.
At the convenience stores or the gas station. I went yesterday to try and find some food for this segment at a gas station. I couldn't find anything that I actually wanted to bring, and there's like a whole row of the jerky. And sorry, Slim Jim, but I'm just like not going to endorse your product. You want to spend a little bit more on something that's not as salty. It has better ingredients in it. You're not going to eat the entire bag, but if you need something salty, some people like sweet, salty, that can be a good choice.
Yeah, it's better than grabbing a cheeseburger too.
There you go.
So you have that to snack on. Also, these little small packs of trail mix are a great option as well.
Yes, and I like them because they're in the packs because you're not going to eat the entire container.
And that's the mistake I always run into. I think I eat healthy, but portion control, that's where a lot of people...
That happened yesterday in the office, right?
Yeah, I had a whole bag of chips. We don't need to get into it right now, but yeah, I had a lot of chips.
We've all done it, don't worry.
We've all done it.
I'm so guilty of it. Yeah. Now, popcorn is a healthy option for a snack.
Yeah, if again, you don't want to eat an entire bag. However, I do get that it's a car ride, and you might be there for hours. Have you eaten a bag of popcorn? Is that what you're... Okay. Yeah. So I've done it too. So,
yes, I have.
So it's better than a bag of chips, a bag of Doritos. Eat the popcorn. It's fine. Just, you gotta take it down a little bit. We're not so rigid and regimented when we're going on a trip. So if you're gonna want to eat an entire bag of something, go for something like popcorn.
These are great tips. Now later in the show, we're gonna finish up all the foods that we have here, and we're gonna talk about what you can get at a gas station, right? It's not a lot.
There are things you can get.
But there are things.
How to pack it all. Yes. That's what I need to know.
Perfect.
Yes. We are back with Amanda Goldfarb, registered dietitian and certified holistic health coach. We're talking about how to make your road trip a healthy one, and it starts with preparation and planning.
You got it. You were listening.
We covered a lot of snacks in the first segment. Now we're going to finish up the snack ideas. The theme here is protein and fiber, what's going to keep us full and are really good for us.
Right. Right. So continuing on the line, this is my new favorite bar. You know, we hear about health bars. We've seen the supermarkets have, you know, aisles of them.
But a lot of them, the first ingredient is sugar.
Sugar. So something like this, it's a smaller bar. It only has about 100 calories. It's made with chia seeds, which is a superfood, which I'm sure you've heard. So a power bar, a protein bar, is a really great thing to take. Just make sure you're taking the right one.
Right, exactly. And that if you do have to grab it on the go, it's the right one. Also here I see some coconut water.
Coconut water, exactly. So, you know, I did a segment here last month about sugary drinks, so you know I'm going to say ditch the soda. If you need energy, tea, coffee, do not drink those 5-hour energy shots. Those don't really work, and they're just going to make the driver crash. Not crash the car, but crash in energy.
Crash, we got, yeah, exactly.
Right, you know what I mean.
And you don't want your energy to crash, especially if it's a long road trip.
Exactly. So something like coconut water is really hydrating, and it's a little sweet, so if you wanted something like that. And then these are just some other snack ideas. I got these from Trader Joe's. They're a little seaweed snack, so it's salty, a little crunchy. Cereal, I mean, it's fun to open up a box of cereal and just chomp on them. And then also we have granola. My recommendation is to put them into Ziploc bags so you don't eat the whole
portion
box
control.
or the whole bag. So you could do that.
Great. Now let's talk about storage. So a lot of different ideas here. Just take us through quickly what each thing is and how we might use it on the go.
Great. So the first one over here, that's your insulated cooler. Now you don't, you know, back in the day, they just made the hard one, the hard plastic one, so you had to lug. It's not like that anymore. They have really cool ones, all different sizes. This is a personal one. You could even take this on the plane when you were traveling. So that's really great. That's
Keep
a great
your
one.
food nice and cool.
Yep, absolutely.
And then a bento box is fun.
Right. If you ever go to Pinterest and you look up bento box lunches, you'll feel like the worst parent ever because people do really fun things with them. But this is a great way to pack a few snacks you prepare at home for yourself or for a kid in a little container. This right here is my new favorite. I just bought this. I've never seen it before. It's in the sports aisle, and it's a freezable lunch bag. And you put this in the freezer first, you take it out, and it keeps your food in here cold up to 10 hours.
And the whole thing freezes. So you don't have to put a freezer pack in there. And sometimes it's only what's on the bottom that stays cold. So this keeps all of your food
so
cold.
Cool, and it's really cute.
Great idea. I know. It's very
cute,
colorful.
very fashionable, which is equally as important. Something like this is like the bento box. You can, it has a little spoon that pops out. I mean, they're getting very creative these days. And you can just put some hot food in here. And it's the same with a thermos, soup or anything that you want, really. So cute containers.
For 5 hours on the road if you want
you might need
your
a little
home brewed.
Right, exactly. So there are really a lot of options.
There are a lot of options. They're great, and they're also reusable. So all of these items you'll use for your road trips for years and years to come.
And your kids' lunches, exactly.
And your kids' lunches, exactly. So make sure you pack those healthy snacks, get whatever totes you need to pack to bring it along with you, and plan ahead. And if you do have to stop at a rest stop or a gas station, look for things that are high in protein and fiber.
Just think simple. Don't go crazy. Go straight. If they have fruit, or now they have like little yogurt, it's getting a lot better. Sometimes there are places they're not. Just do the best that you can. It's fine. It's a trip. Sometimes you can have a little fun, but just go simple. Fruit, a little sandwich, you're good to go.
Then you can really indulge when you go out to that great restaurant, right?
Yes, exactly.
Right,
Good
exactly.
thinking.
Thanks so much, Amanda.
Thank you.
Great advice.
Thanks.
Love to have you here.
Thanks.